And tonight sees one of the biggest public meetings of the election campaign. The four main candidates will be taking questions from an audience of black Londoners. Amongst the issues we can expect to be raised is alleged racism in the police and high levels of unemployment in black communities. Well, Carl Mercer is in Kilburn, where the meeting is being held. Carl.
Yeah, Assad, another night, another big debate for the men and women who want to be mayor. Tonight, as you say, they're taking questions from the black community here in London, and I expect there to be some fairly tough ones. The key areas, as you've already outlined, and as we heard earlier in the programme, the areas of racism, because the mayor, of course, is the person who runs the Metropolitan Police. They're currently at the heart of questions over racism and over their use of stop and search. I also expect there to be some questions over the youth unemployment, which is particularly high here in the black community. And the mayor, of course, has to have answers to those difficult questions. A little earlier in the day, I caught up with 3 South London women to see what they want from the next person to take office at City Hall. Aisha, Essie and Jean may not be your normal London student. All 3 were actually at last night's debate between the main candidates for mayor. All 3 taking a keen interest in the election.
I want the mayor to bring in jobs for young people, hopefully bring back the EMA as well, and deal with policing issues such as stop and search, especially among young black people.
Stop and search, it is quite like, oh, you're black, you're young, you're a male, you look a bit dodgy, you're wearing like black baggy tracksuits or whatever, you've got your hood up, let's stop and search you, you might be carrying something.
Yeah,
so that's bad.
Many young black men don't trust the police, and so
many young black men don't care about the police.
It's not relevant.
A lot of the people that I know, they're not having a relationship with the police. It's got nothing to do with their life.
But obviously you live in...
And away from the issue of police?
Also, yeah, I would like them to sort out youth unemployment, not just for undergrads or people who are not going to uni, but also for graduates as well.
My problem is this idea of black, white, Asian, I think is quite divisive. I'm not necessarily sure that it solves the problem. The problem is unemployment, full stop. Yeah. That's what it is. They need to just solve unemployment. That's it.
What you might call a challenge. So what do they make of the debate tonight with the candidates addressing the black community?
I mean, I totally disagree with black hustings. I mean, I don't really understand what the black vote is, because there are many different people that are black. I mean, in the first instance, the black community isn't just made up of black people. It's like Ghanaians, there are people from the Caribbean, there are people from South Africa, various types. And within that, there are people from different class structures. So it's almost like saying we can have a white vote.
How do we get our voices heard then?
No, but
if we don't talk to politicians, who else is going to...
See, this is my point.
I don't think our voice is heard, because this is going on for 30 years.
But I'm saying this one, I'm agreeing with you that it's there. There's racism. Let's just say.
So how do we deal with it then if we don't talk to politicians? The Mayor of London controls the whole police force. How do we deal with it?
How indeed? A question perhaps not just for those who want to be mayor. Yeah, plenty of issues there raised by Aisha, Essie and Jean, and they'll be hoping for a few answers from the main candidates when they speak tonight. The candidates themselves, they've got about 6 more of these set-piece debates before polling day, which of course is 3 weeks today. OK, Carl Mercer, thanks very much for that. Well, this is the full list of candidates standing for Mayor of London. You can find out more about them, the election itself and the list of London Assembly candidates on our website bbc.co.uk/London.